Hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Don't be.
Jake Paul's training camp in Puerto Rico is officially underway. And this time, the vibe feels completely different. There are no distractions, no hype-driven energy, and no social media madness. Just pure focus on boxing. Real boxing.
Doing well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Jake is surrounded by his core team. Head coach Shane Mosley Jr., conditioning specialist BJ Flores, and strength coach J. Leon Love. Everything about this training camp feels different, because this isn't just another influencer-style fight. This time, you're preparing for Gervonta Tank Davis, one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport.
Show it.
The main storyline going into this fight isn't about trash talk, it's about the gap in weight. Jake is naturally walking around near 190 pounds, a true cruiserweight, while Tank competes at 135. Everyone in the gym understands what that implies. This isn't just a difference in size, it's a whole different reality.
It's going either one. If there's a knockout, it's going to be Jake knocking him out.
You think Jake is going to knock out Gervonta?
Yeah,
he's the underdog.
We got to look at size. Now, granted, do I think Gervonta can knock him out? Of course. But what people don't realize is that, you got one guy who's a damn near heavyweight.
Shane Mosley Jr. explains it clearly during one of their training sessions. Tank has serious power, no doubt about that. But power doesn't always translate when you move up in weight. Jake's game plan is to use his size and strength to make Tank feel every pound. He has been preparing to fight like the bigger man, leaning into clinches, using his forearms to control distance, and driving smaller sparring partners back toward the ropes. The drills are constant and methodical. Jab, step off, clinch, create space, overhand right, over and over again.
You know what? Oh wait, sorry. I thought you were on the sparring yesterday. Thank you. You look sharp. One time.
Jake's looking sharp. It's funny, like 5 years ago, this kid's like, I want to be world champion. I was like, man, he got a long ways to go. But he's here now.
Jake's coach explains, this fight isn't about outboxing Tank. It's about keeping him from getting comfortable. Tank's explosive, but if you pressure him, make him fight bigger, it throws off his rhythm. Jake, soaked in sweat, nods in agreement. The strategy is clear. Use the size, use the strength, and don't give Tank any space to operate. Meanwhile, across the country at the Mayweather Boxing Club in Las Vegas, Tank Davis is fully focused. His new head coach, Derek James, is fine-tuning the game plan. Tank's no stranger to being the smaller fighter, but this time, the size difference is massive. Between pad rounds, Derek gives him clear instructions. His big, sure, but his slow. You beat him with accuracy. Make him miss, then make him pay. It's the same approach, just against a much larger target.
Ian was right for me, and I've been doing this for a little minute now, since I was 7 years old. This is the first camp I can, enjoy myself.
Tank's power is obvious during sparring sessions. His catching 160-pound partners clean with sharp, compact left hooks. But Derek understands there's a big difference between hurting sparring partners and damaging a 190-pound fighter who can hit just as hard.
Gervonta, I believe he spars people that are much heavier than him. And, that uppercut.
Who do you got?
I would have to bet on Gervonta because for all the little.
He's also sharpening his head movement, slipping, rolling, and finding ways to close the distance without stepping into a right hand. Tank's longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, even had him sparring in 12-ounce gloves. Why? Because Jake's camp didn't want to take the risk of facing Tank in 8 or 10-ounce gloves.
Wake up. Do it to him.
Put it on his ass.
Tank is also changing his approach. He's not limiting his camp to Las Vegas. He's set up additional training in DC as well. And the reason for that comes straight from Tank himself.
Only concern is, you know, the gloves. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't fight in 12-ounce gloves. We don't use 12-ounce gloves. That's training gloves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's 2 pounds away from Jake. He fights in 10s. Tank fighting 8s. So he losing 4 ounces. So my thing is, I said, they said, put Tank in 8s, put him in 10s. That makes the fight more interesting. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there because I understand. And I brought that question up to one of his handlers. They was, no, we don't want to do no mismatch. It's supposed to be expedition. What, you know, now y'all want the wins and the loss. You know what I'm saying? All these prescriptions, but you want to be great. Being great is really pushing the envelope. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tank don't really care, you know? So when I brought this up, he said, dang, facts. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, he can weigh the 10s and we weigh the 8s. Then we got to fight.
Back in Puerto Rico, Jake is fully using his natural physical edge. His morning conditioning now includes tire flipping, sled drives, and high-resistance running drills.
I made the decision to train in DC because, you know, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute. So I feel as though this will help me. I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned.
Paul's coaching team believes that if Tank manages to get through the opening rounds, the fight will come down to strength in the later stages. Jake isn't trying to drop weight. He's powering up, adding muscle while improving his stamina.
He's been putting in the work. We've been putting in the work for weeks. We just sharpening it up now. He's fit enough. He's strong enough. Coach is tightening up the shoestring so the shoe will fit. It's gonna be a fun night.
High output and raw power, making sure every punch pushes his opponent backward. In one round, he connects with a sharp right uppercut on a smaller partner. The gym falls silent for a moment. His coach shouts, "That's a punch. That's the one you land on, Tank." As he steps back in, Jake is breathing hard, hands high, eyes locked on his opponent. This version of Jake Paul looks completely dialed in. No humor, no distractions, only focus and intent. Weeks later, the two fighters come face-to-face in Miami for their first press conference. Jake arrives wearing black shades and headphones, exuding a calm confidence. Tank follows, flanked by his team, his expression as stern as ever. Once the conversation begins, tensions flare almost immediately. The crowd responds right away. Tank leans in, a smirk on his face. Verbal jabs are exchanged from both sides.
And in New York, fucking press conference, fucking fly to Miami right after, fucking film 9 commercials, fucking meet with Ivanka Trump.
At the face-off, Tank moves forward, chin raised. Jake stays steady. Tank pushes him, and Jake immediately pushes back. Security jumps in as both teams shout across the stage. Cameras are flashing. It's pure chaos.
Just now.
This is a nice little poodle. We need one of these for Gervonta. I feel like at some point he's gonna call me a clown. That's his like go-to.
I'll be like, that's me.
Yeah. Hopefully I can read his tiny mind and he's gonna call me a clown. Just watch.
In that single moment, it's clear to everyone. This fight is more than just hype. After the press conference, Tank's team jumps straight back into training. Derek James understands the challenge. He's bigger, he admits. Sure, but bigger targets have more gaps. You can't just try to overpower him. You have to outsmart him.
To Jake Paul for coming with me and making this event happen, and his team, and what is MVP Promotions, Netflix.
Turns out he can't read just like Floyd.
Oh, MVP.
Got it, champ.
I'm not worrying about that.
Got it, champ.
Obviously, smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees. We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a fucking clown.
Tank dedicates hours to analyzing Jake's footage, his movement, right-hand setups, and timing, his training to slip, counter, and strike in quick bursts. At the same time, he's strengthening his legs and core, incorporating resistance exercises and explosive sprints. Tank's power has always started from the ground up, and now he's making sure it flows through every punch. He is completely focused.
Who is the biggest star in boxing? Tank Davis. And joining the beach of the game is Miami resident hip-hop star, influencer Ruby Rose.
Hey, Nikki's right there. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm here. It's out the way. No.
Jake Paul. Tank Davis. November 14th.
It's clear Tank has taken the online disrespect to heart, especially with all these boxing purists on podcasts already declaring Jake the favorite to win.
I mean, Gervonta Tank Davis is the real deal. I mean, the real deal. People talk about weight. We've been in the gym for years where we've seen smaller guys spar bigger guys. I mean, at the end of the day, Gervonta poses a lot of different dangers for Jake.
In Jake's camp, the focus has shifted entirely to the mental game. His team recognizes that Tank is fast, skilled, and seasoned. Still, Jake is relying on one key advantage, his composure.
You know, I gotta be in there with him. I gotta be able to, his arm reach, his size, his power, the way he moving and things like that. I just gotta adapt as I fight him. I think it's gonna be a great event. Every time I fight is fireworks. Boxing wins come November the 14th. We just giving boxing what it needs, and that's exciting.
During a late-night workout at the gym, Jake explains in an interview, he admits that his opponent has represented boxing for a long time, but that doesn't guarantee he can deal with someone built like him. Jake says he's stepping into the ring confident that size and science work in his favor. To him, it's just basic math.
He should beat Jake Paul, shouldn't he?
No, he shouldn't.
You don't think? Sorry. So, I thought we were all unanimous here. Do you think that Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis?
70 pounds is 70 pounds.
Gervonta Davis is very small. 5'5".
He's tiny, bro.
5'5".
That's
You
what I'm
got
saying.
Jake Paul
He's a little
6'1".
man.
If Jake Paul's tucking up,
move on,
and absorbing punishment for walking forward, then look, there's a way to run it.
His coach backs him up. According to him, Jake can absorb Tank's punches better than any opponent Tank has faced before. But if Jake connects with a clear shot, it's a level of power Tank has never experienced. This isn't about ego, it's confidence. And that belief shows in the way Jake prepares. Every motion, every sparring session, every single rep is driven by certainty.
Hey, MVP, uncircumcised. So good to have you. Where you get the real raw meat behind the scenes.
Analysts across the internet continue to argue the same question. Will Jake's size overwhelm Tank's skill, or can Tank's accuracy cancel out the physical gap? Right now, it's the biggest unanswered question in boxing.
I'm fighting Gervonta Davis on
wow.
Netflix. Let's go. People think that he could actually beat me, and people think he could outbox me, and he's so powerful and this and that. That's what makes it a good fight. November 14th, Netflix.
A content creator who became a fighter, a former world champion now chasing a new challenge. A 135-pound knockout specialist facing off against a 190-pound powerhouse. Size, speed, and raw power are all at stake. In the end, only time will reveal who truly comes out on top.